I'm about to piss those people off. I'm about to really piss the Caspa people off. Your project is the most worthless project that ever existed. I have no idea why it's so much. No one cares. No one is. I'm super excited about going and getting in the Caspa ecosystem. I'm not a financial advisor. Guys, today, GM Bot, this is my morning show bot, he wanted to teach you guys something. Well, he wants me to do it because he's a little shy. Today's Freestyle Friday, guys. We're going to be talking about the psychology of FOMO, how to avoid emotional trades, because that's what happens when you get a double bull run. Get emotional on that second one, trying to get all your losses back, or your losses back from the peak of your predictions of what you might have in the future. You got to get that back so you get all emotional. What is FOMO? Okay. FOMO is the fear of missing out. And you might hear the kids use it in terms of a Friday night. Oh, man. Eula May. That's like a 148-year-old person name. I don't know why I went with that. Well, because they turn over, right? So that generation of Eula Mays is dying out. So there has to be a new generation of little tiny baby Eula Mays. They're really rich people. Oh, what? Did you? Your great aunt Eula. How about that? Well, I tell you, amazing. So anyways, guys, you want to go out on a Friday night? All your friends are going out. They're all going to the football game. They're all going to the fifth quarter after party. That's at some kid's house whose parents have alcohol and know that all the kids are down there drinking it. That guy usually gets arrested, and he's a weird creeper most of the time. But nonetheless, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to be the only one of the party that didn't get sat out on the curb and breathalyzed. You don't want that. That's your fear of missing out. You see something going on, and you want to be part of it, okay? In crypto, we call these price pumps. When the price pumps, or in the bear market, when you're anticipating a dump and you missed it, it's that FOMO. It's, man, look at that candle. It's a big candle. I wish I was in that thing. Man, I'll get in it now. I don't want to miss it. You guys want to hear the greatest thing about FOMO? By the time you have it, it's already over. You've already missed it. By the time you have the FOMO, you've already missed it. Just like when it's a Friday night, you can't go out and you're looking at all your friends on their Insta. You can't go meet them there. That would be weird, first of all. I know you're stalking them. But second of all, they already had the ice cream. Okay? They already split the ice cream 6 ways with 2 spoons each. And you need to watch their figures. You know, it's Friday night. You got to be careful. Okay? 2 spoons ice cream. So here's the thing. In the crypto market, it's the same thing where people will say, oh, man, I wish I was in that. I wish I was in Solana. I wish I was in Sui. I wish I listened to Old BitBoy. I wish. But the thing is in crypto is that these opportunities, they come all the time. And the better opportunity is to get in early so you don't have the fear of missing out later. Like, I'm going to give you guys a coin, Caspa. Caspa is one that I did have some holdings in. And, you know, we transitioned a new company and stuff. It just never really hit my radar because the price was good. And then it lulled. And then by the time it roared back, I missed it. I missed Caspa. I was there in the very beginning. I got Pepe too. I was the very beginning of those coins, but I sold out early and I never went back to them. And, I wish. That's just not the way I operate. I don't hold stuff for too terribly long. I'm always on the cutting edge of what not the newest coin, like low market cap, but the newest behemoths. I'm always figuring out what those are. And that's where I'm rolling my money into. And so the point is, you have to know the coins you've missed. And I think this is a good exercise for you guys. For everybody that's been in crypto for a little bit, go down CoinMarketCap, go down the top 100 and write down the 5 coins that you think you missed the most. Just take a look at it. Carry it around with you. When those coins are getting massive gains, pull it out. Oh, man. Good thing for those investors. Good thing for the Bit Squad. Highest IQ investors on the planet. They were in this one, but I missed it because I was doing something else. What were you doing? You were in another coin. You were researching something different. You were doing something you felt equally as good and valuable about at the time. You weren't listening and it wasn't falling on deaf ears because you were, that one just didn't hit with you. You can't hit them all. I missed SHIB completely. I was offered to get in the very beginning. I missed it completely. I never really got into it. A couple times I bought it here and there. Okay. Doge. I had Doge when it was, well under a penny back in the day, but it's another one I just came and had and left and got something else. I don't sit and think how rich I could be if I sat on that all the time, because that's not the way I operate. You have to understand the way that you invest and operate, and don't feel bad about things that don't line up with what you do. Okay. I don't give a flying F about a proof of work mining coin. I don't care about Caspa at all. Like I care about it in terms of the value that it adds to my investors on my channel and the price appreciation. And we'll talk about it from time to time. Look, I'm about to piss those people off. I'm about to really piss the Caspa people off. Your project is the most worthless project that ever existed. I have no idea why it's so much. No one cares. No one is. I'm super excited about going and getting in the Caspa ecosystem. It's all early people, guys. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Where do you think all this money's coming from? You think it's all these brand new people coming and jumping in this hot, trendy Caspa meme coin because it's doing so many cool things? 95% of you can't tell me one thing it does other than POW. And most of you don't even know that. Some of you think it's a prisoner of war, which they may make me after the show. I don't want people to hear what I'm saying wrong. Okay. I like Caspa as an investment for some people. I think it's going to perform better than better than 50% of the top 100. I put it in it will probably move better category, but it's close because it's already outperformed so much. How much further can it really go? They'll tell you it can do a lot. They still haven't told me one freaking thing that this coin does other than, oh man, it's the new Bitcoin, it's proof of work coin. Yeah, because everybody's dying to use Bitcoin. Right? We think we're launching this dual utopian vision here. We have the Bitcoin Citadel and we have the Caspa castles. It's going to be amazing. No, ride that coin while it's hot and make your money and then get out. It's not going to be the next Solana, the next Bitcoin, the next SWI, the next XRP. It's not. It can be in there with maybe Polkadot, maybe Leo, maybe an exchange token, get up there with that, maybe 20, 30 range, maybe. I hate to tell you guys this, but the top 20 to 30 coins, they're only sexy on the way up. They're only sexy on the way up. Because those 20 to 30 coins, about one in that range is going to end up in the top 10. Maybe 2 or 3 over time will hit it. One of these coins will become a stalwart in the top 10. It might be ICP, maybe. It could be ICP potential. Could be Tau. Could be ASI, maybe. One of them will. The rest of them will be outside of the top 50 in the next bull run. Just remember that. And the people are slave to recency bias and thinking, that they know. And it's just not true. So this is a perfect example of why you don't FOMO into coins because a price is pumping. That's what all these people do. They FOMO into this thing. They can't even tell you what it does. It's a decentralized network. Friends on Proof of Work has a nice consensus algorithm. Come on, guys. What is FOMO? Fear of missing out drives traders to chase pumps, often leading to losses. That's the important part. FOMO leads to losses consistently, not 100% of the time. Consistently, you will lose when you do this. When you buy green candles, you lose. How do you recognize it? When do you know that you're doing this? Because this is a great question for people. When do you know that you're FOMOing and you're not like, no, I think that coin is pretty good. I really do like that. And it's going up, but I think it's got, like, for instance, SWI is a great one. I told you, look, it's still going to keep going up. It's just getting started. It's got huge partnerships.
I think you answered it when you were kind of just making some fun. Is that when you're buying into a coin and you know nothing of what it does, you're doing just because of the hype train, because your buddy tweeted it or you heard it online or whatever. When you don't know anything about the project, you're buying in on hope or FOMO.
Right. Exactly. 100%. You're just looking at a candle and getting excited. Some people might be thinking, it's like sometimes, like yesterday, I was like, XRP is like 244 and I almost hit the short and I was clicking the button, but I was like, oh, I just set my stop loss first and I missed it and never came back to my number. It was literally that 2 seconds cost me the entire trade. And that happens to me all the time because I'm always trying to get it at just the perfect spot. And so the point is, that's how a lot of these people are with this stuff, is they're just jumping in where they can get in. They're getting in where they can fit in. They're not really taking time to try to get good entry points and understand what it's actually doing. Because I went to Google and I Googled Caspa partnerships. This is their Medium page. Last post, May 11th, 2023. Let's take a look at some of these exciting Caspa partnerships. They got listed on Uphold. Oh, wow, man, that's really good. You got it on a American C-tier exchange. New exchange listing, BitGet. You can leverage trade Caspa on BitGet. Cool. New exchange listing, KuCoin. New exchange listing, LBank. Where are your fucking partnerships? Where are they? I'm sorry. They don't exist. The whole coin is this, guys. The whole coin is this. It's a shell. I'm not saying it's a Ponzi scheme. I'm not saying it's a Ponzi scheme at all, okay? It's a shell. It's a thing that people have got into, and they're making a ton of money, and people are laundering a ton of money with it, I'm sure. I'm sure after what I know now. But the point is, the people that really know what the Caspa blockchain is and what it's doing and what it was built for, they've already made all their money. They've already made all their money. Whoa. Do you really think anything that comes to us claiming it comes in the name of Bitcoin? It comes in the name of Bitcoin. You should be more suspicious of that than any other coin that exists. You got to ask questions, guys. This is how you keep from FOMOing, because I know why I'm not in Caspa. If it goes to $100 and it's a gigantic green candle and I miss all the money, I still know why I didn't do it, right? And the why is going to make me more money over time than doing it the one time if it had been successful. And the Caspa people must hate me. I really don't mean to make those people angry. I'm really just making greater points about the cryptocurrency market, the things that separate the long-term winners from the losers. And you have some coins that just keep staying alive. I don't know how. Theta, Rune, like Rune, man, Rune's doing well, I think. Like some of these coins, they just keep staying alive and keep pushing forward and they keep making money. Caspa doesn't seem like one of those to me. Caspa does not seem like it's going to be able to repeat this in the next market. I think people are going to understand after this market, they'll be like, man, what were we doing? This is going to be one of those coins. See, people are going to think this about meme coins. People are going to think, man, I'm such an idiot for getting in that dog coin. They're going to be like, man, I cannot believe this is how stupid I was. I literally let a guy from Russia talk me into believing that Caspa is the next Bitcoin. That's a story that will be told. That's a story that will be told. I don't know if it'll be a Russian guy. That's a story that will be told in the next bear market where people will be explaining, I can't believe I got into this thing and it got to the end of the bull market and people told me that no, Caspa was going to keep going because it's their job to wed you to your bags. Every member of every community and every coin that you're in, do you know what their job is? To get you married to your bag that they have casual sex with. That's it. I'm serious. 100%. And you go find all of the Caspa people that will come and complain and clip this and talk about this, all of them. And they all fit into one of those two categories. The dumb people will be pretty obvious. The ones that look the smartest, those are the smartest. And those are the snakes you got to watch out for the most. Those are the ones that are telling you to diamond hand this thing.